We did it. Good question. Since when is footpads? I do not have that. Let me go and grab that. I think that's a charming.
Fighting him, yes. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
This is just one of those days, isn't it?
Cheek. Yes,
this is just one of those days.
This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
So, OBS crashed again. It's been doing that a lot recently. I just want to do this so nobody starts talking to me. OBS crashed, and when I restarted it, I didn't realize that it in crashing, it had muted my mic, automatically muted my mic. So that's why over 3 minutes of silence from me. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Anyway, let's just go. Let's just go. Take my mind off it with some fun side quests and stuff. Dravazd. Veins thick with precious ore finger through the region's mountains and feed this remote village's many forges. Alright, but we are going back to the hideaway. We're going to do some quests, we're going to do some hunts, and then maybe we'll go kill Barnabas. I'll have to see. Oh, and I want to see if the lady's here. Oh, Joshua, hey.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust, and they will repay you with their loyalty.
I have no intention of not trusting them.
We ever see the sun
I wonder if the Undying lady is somewhere around here. I want to have a word with her, if possible, but I don't think so.
Seems the
Well,
highway's lost its
anyway.
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people...
The one
will
made
sit
from
down.
Scorpion? Yeah, I
So
remember.
I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Alright.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something.
You could have done that
And
just
if
as
he
well as I
does, I'll
did.
see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Of what? I'm a hell of a killer, but but apart from that, I have a reputation for destroying mother crystals. Does that help? I don't see what my reputation has to do with anything. Whatever. I need to get a question from in here anyway, so.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Hello, Shirley. How are you?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
As always. What? I don't know. Whatever. We'll go find them. I'd hate to think of the stink Mid will kick up if she comes back and they're not here.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambraquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of Skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
You can have more than one. My friend, you can have more than one. Alright.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Alright, so... the little rat catcher is over there. Let me come in here real quick and talk to the writing desk. Oh, and get this yellow thing off my screen as well. It's kind of annoying. What? Wait, what is that? Oh, Guardian Scarf. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, my new squire. Where the hell is he? Haven't seen him since we left. Since we left him. Okay. Quite a few, but only one side quest. Duty. My Lord Maquess, in your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. Yote. I am. Dramatis Personae. The God and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Wade. The Guardians are long gone with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck-deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. And a humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary, and while I may maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, Seneschal to Lord Byron Rossfield. I will do that.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like Butler. I like that. Alright, but before we do that, we have one mystery to solve here, and we have one more quest to obtain. And not necessarily in that order. Oh, it's not actually this guy.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
What? Does it...
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
You can't just rhyme eagle with eagle. And what happened to the wyvern? Child, your poetry makes no sense. And it confuses and scares me. Good day to you. Hey, Guts. Ooh.
What am I gonna do?
I reckon these guys are enough to give anyone the collywobbles, but I'm not gonna sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon, and then that even horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do, and probably pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't you worry about me, you just stick to what you do best, saving the world.
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
Okay, you can
trader
tell me sooner than that.
One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
I'm not afraid of a lashing.
Thanks, Clive.
I look forward to
You'll
it.
let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Hey, Kara, did you sell weapons to bandits? Aye, I did, yeah. And they killed innocent people with it. Oh, I expect they did, aye. Then why did you do it? Money?
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
That's good.
You're doing good trade then. Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at?
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No.
I didn't actually doubt her.
No.
I was joking about it, but I didn't actually
Reckon
doubt
you've
her.
got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Return to Goots. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Sorry, you blended in with the background, Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Yeah, I'm in.
I suppose it is.
Alright, cool. Honestly, I kind of wanted to do a quest for the little rat catcher. But, you know, if we get some more of Lady Karen's backstory.
The Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
True.
Never. Day on the boat. Kinslayer.
Oh, that reminds me, he's in here as well somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean the nurse's office.
We're all gonna die. You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
That is basically my exact, the exact way that I immediately reacted to that. It's like, we're on a bloody ocean, basically. I doubt that they can get here.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I can fix them.
You broke it, huh?
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
Alright, well, Mid brought this on herself now.
The taking apart was easy enough, but It's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh, minigame? Maybe. I don't know if I'd be able to figure it out, but sure.
Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Which part will you inspect? Arm. I'd imagine you put the arm on first, then the gears, then the scale. No, gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Wonder who?
My fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Really? That seems fairly wrong to me, but okay. Whatever, the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
The arm.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
I like how...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
And the gear?
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Heirs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
They still didn't use the gear.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
The looks. He's not an engineer. What are you hoping for him? From him? Oh, I like that. That was cute.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Nope, never. Ah, that's really cute. Oh, what's our hopeless romantic thing these days?
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
She really is hopeless. Anyway, yeah, going to the shelves. Cool. So I love that. I love that little quest. I love the fact that he took the time to explain it and go through it all with them. I also love the fact that he made a mistake at some point. That's just really cute. Anyway.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Hello.
Will there be...
Hello, Shirley.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
Has she?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, that's
No,
what you meant.
It isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Yeah, now can you go fix what I broke? Father. Lady Cook, my son. Welcome. Welcome back. How are you? Blackblood and Gilbug. Alright. Cool. Squid Game. Squid Game. Is that the oh, I think I know what that is. That's the Korean, I think it's Korean death game, isn't it? Thing? Yeah, never interested. Not my thing. Do you like it? Is it any good? Oh yeah, and I haven't seen her. I'd be open for Never seen the show. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Then why? Hmm? Oh, they did make a game that was like based on the show, didn't they? Is that what you're talking about? Is that the Squid Game you're talking about? I don't remember what the name of the show was at all. Or the name of the game. But yeah, I haven't actually seen the woman. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but I haven't actually seen her anywhere. That's a bit weird. She just hasn't showed up.
Back again?
It was just something I wanted to say.
How may I help you today?
I mean, fair enough. If you gotta say it, you gotta say it. Enemies. I don't think. Actually, what's her name? Yote. Yote. Okay. Oh, do you see that? She's now Actually, no, not really. But okay, so now we have Cyril. Interesting. Wait a minute. Know that face. Isn't that the same... Isn't that the guy from Game of Thrones? Isn't that... The guy that... What? The faceless one or something like that? The guy who... The assassin? That Arya... that Arya took a liking to and then trained under? Isn't that him? It looks a lot like him, I think. Oh well, whatever. Theodore, Eloise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything specific in there.
Study it well.
And as an army of Akashic knights rampaged through the streets of Canver, the city's guild masters, together with the Dhalmekian parliamentarians who had come to the free cities in search of succor, barricade themselves inside the Agora. They are visited there by King Barnabas of Waloed and his loyal servants loyal servant Sleipnir, who put them all to the sword. His loyal servant Sleipnir. That's not the name of his servant. Canver City Guard, Royal Knights of Waloed, the Einherjar. Okay. But that's not the name of his servant. Hang on. What's the name of his servant again? Harbord. Why are you calling him Sleipnir? Oh, is that like the name of his sword or something? Maybe. Okay.
Of the realm is ever-changing.
Okay, so that's it for here. I have hunts to be doing, but I'll do the side quests first, and then we'll go to the hunt. So, let's go to Martha first. Let's see what Martha has to say for herself. Or actually, I'm not even going to talk to Martha at all. What does my uncle's manservant have to say for himself? Much more interesting. What's going on here? You guys okay? Yeah, I guess they're okay. But... Alright, where is he? No, seriously, where is he?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
No, seriously, where is he? What?
Is no more.
Never trust an owl bearing good news, I say.
Where?
It's true.
I thought he was in here. Oh, there he is. Okay. That confused me.
My lord Marquis is...
Hello, Rutherford.
Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Have you met my
Yes,
brother?
Lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times even that may not prove sufficient
to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic. The other, the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
Actually going near there as is.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
I need to go there anyway.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Okay, this one's sending me a bit all over the place. But I can live with that. So, 2 things to do in Dalimil now, rather than just the one. But I will take it. And then there's the hunt I need... Well, not hunt, but kind of hunt that I need to do.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Hey, you seen something, Lubor?
Can I interest you in a new sword?
Ooh. Wait, I asked these already.
My comrades and I
have been keeping a watchful eye on the dark clouds in whose shadows we find ourselves, and the vultures that trail in their wake. Though we may have weathered their last assault, I fear we may not be so lucky should the bandits choose to attack again. If they do, those of us who can fight must be ready, so that those of us who cannot, the children, the elderly, stand at least some chance of weathering the storm. Victor has been a great help. He has lent his strength and knowledge to the town guard, and has been aiding them in organizing our defenses.
And defend Dalimil we shall.
The only outlaw who will be setting foot in this town is my good friend Cid. They are the cornerstones upon which Dalimil will be rebuilt, and though that rebuilding has only just begun, they are already proving more than sturdy.
I always knew
that Natalie and Conrad had it in them to drag us out of the muck. They had only to stop flinging it at one another and start working together. Victor, too, is doing his part. He has been training Conrad's men in the art of the blade. They will soon be the rival of any troop in the Republic.
Meanwhile,
Natalie and her League of Merchants are collecting donations from the townspeople, that we might see our stores filled. Mere moons ago, suggesting that the merchants of Dalimil might ever band together for the sake of anything other than profit, would have had you laughed out of town.
Proof, if any more were needed,
that Dalimil is much changed, and entirely for the better. Do not fear for us, Clive. We'll be all right. Drake's Fang has fallen, the skies boil, and the power of magic continues to wane. The lack of ether has driven countless thousands from their homes, while those in whose lands it remains plentiful fortify their borders, determined to keep its blessing for themselves. Not that all who flee are deserving of sympathy. The bandits who attacked us may have been driven by desperation, but their brutality was inexcusable. It is a question of methods. If they had come to us begging bowls instead of blades, we would have gladly spared them what we could.
But
something
tells me
that those brutes would rather starve than accept charity willingly offered.
If you see any bandits on the road,
Dalimil's saved, and with our steel.
Yeah.
Those bandits were on the receiving end of some quality craftsmanship.
Actually, where's the other one? There should be another apprentice here. The one that I helped with the side quest. Whatever. So one is up there and the other is down there. Cool. Rendezvous with Goots and okay.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
Yeah, he does kind of stick out. Hang on.
A strapping bunch. Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Already they found their new bows, huh? And here he is. Here's the boy. How are you, Goots?
I know something more. What's it worth to you?
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. We'll haggle him down. Don't worry.
Listen, I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Oh, was he telling the truth? Or was he the one spreading the rumors?
The Reaper, dear?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You're telling me. What?
You too, Goots.
I have the Phoenix and Shiva on my side. Not to mention my puppy. I'm fine. In fact, it's kind of Oh, really? You're gonna make me? Okay, fine. All right. I guess we'll get huffing. The Phoenix is here, isn't he? I'm pretty sure I saw him in Dalimil at some point. Yeah, there he goes. All right. I am kind of tempted to just start the fight and let my bros end it, or rather, let my bro and my
very bravely.
other thing
Been lost without you.
mend it, or
Knowing that you would have all been
deal
there
with
to
it.
pick us up if we fell gave us more than the courage we needed.
Yeah, you did good. Pats all around. Pat, pat, pat. Hey, how are you? Doing good? Yeah, you're doing good. You could probably do it like building a gate of some kind, I have to say, but whatever. Now we're back to this old storehouse.
The Viper's Nest.
So this is the second time I've had to come over here for a side quest. I wonder how often they'll reuse this place.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
I knew it was you.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
You should have gone for the other guy. I have to say. And no, I'm not.
Leave now, and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Oh. You. Hello. Ow. There you go. Yeah, I don't like the fact that you can cast magic, so I'm just gonna deal with you real quick. I hope you don't mind. Come on, die, would you? I don't want to use an ability on you. Come on, die. Thank you. Alright. Okay. I actually have a fair bit of blue at this point. So that's quite nice. I don't really have a plan for it, though. Except maybe upgrading one of my big abilities. Which actually reminds me, I'm not actually using any of my big abilities.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
I will.
You're not worth the effort. Now be
What are
gone
you talking about?
before I change
He's a
my mind.
poisonous snake.
Fucking coward.
He's a
I need to find
He's a
Boots.
poisonous snake. He should have died. He should have. You should have just killed him. You're an outlaw. Act like one. The soldier. What's the worst he's going to do? Protect people? Oh no, this fucker. Yeah, no.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No,
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Hello.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
That's mildly painful. Mm.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Ta-ra.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
So, just to put a bit of a timeline on this. First, we let a venomous little bastard go, who he's just going to go and cause more trouble and kill more people and all that stuff. And he's going to be a right pain in the arse forever to a lot of people, and we could have done something to stop it. We had every right to do something to stop it, but we chose not to. Then we let Karen literally cut somebody's eye out. Yeah, that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. But whatever. Okay, so we haven't actually gone to do this one yet. So we will go for it now. I like how I haven't had to use any potions yet today. Although to be fair, that's pretty much entirely because I haven't gone on a hunt yet. So I haven't gone on a hunt, I haven't done a boss fight. Whoa, that is very pink.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
Yeah, I guess.
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Well, that just makes you a bad person then, doesn't it? Oh. That part where he went over my head, I wasn't really expecting him to. Just now come to my notice that I am not actually using any of the big
I'd
spells.
expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment.
I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind
That's
her
painfully
walls.
pink. What the hell's
Those
going
who
on?
weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Take them all. I don't care.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Good. A good idea. Because that's exactly where I was going next. So, there's no other side quests, I don't think. So, boop. Nice of the game to put these side quests all in the exact same... all, like, together for me in one nice little clump. That's very kind of the game.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
I'm curious if these have anything to say. No? No. Okay. Then in we go. Wait. Hang on. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going the wrong way. Never mind. Excuse me. On my way. Pardon me. Coming through. So I'm guessing that this is the wyvern and flowers. Actually, I can tell, too. No, this is actually Rutherford's dudes. Okay. I was going to get on my chocobo, but... eh. Actually... oh. I was just about to say, actually, I think I will, but, no. How are you doing?
What happened here?
If you're with the others,
I'm not.
they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted
Oh, he
me leave
recognized
to
him.
assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield. It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
Alright. I am on my way. Oh, hey, look. The ones who did this. No, don't suppose they could.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Oh, that was some nice timing. I didn't get that one though. That's a shame. It was going so well until that point. Spring-heeled Jack. His name is Spring-heeled Jack. Oh, that's funny. Oi. Hey. That was clean. That was clean. I enjoyed that one. That was actually fun. I managed to get a couple of good dodges in. I didn't manage to use my my smashy hand perfectly, but that was nice. That was clean. I don't think I took a single hit from him.
Many thanks, traveler.
And he got a couple of swings in, so...
This looks to be all of them.
Shouldn't you be at the Vale?
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
I knew I was the heir.
Clive.
Oh, wait.
Fine.
He might not know about Joshua. Okay.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Good day. Good day to you, fine sir.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late.
Do you have any cousins?
I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
It just now occurred to me that... What the hell is that? Wait, what the hell is that? That shouldn't be here. Is that a hunt? No. What? What is that? Is it a coral? They shouldn't be here. Matagot. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Okay. Coral Whisker. Okay, so it's a type of coral. Oh, we just have... Oh, wow. Okay, so this place has gotten a lot more dangerous than it used to be. We have echoes over there. They definitely didn't used to be here. Huh. Okay, so that's interesting. I thought... Did I ever go up here? That seems actually kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious. Let me go over there. And then I can just fast travel back to Northreach. It's fine. But I thought that this world didn't actually get more powerful. I mentioned that in a previous episode. That I'm so used to enemies in games getting stronger as I get stronger, and it stood out to me that this game didn't have that. But now, no. Apparently not. Maybe ever since sorry, hang on, I have a thought. Ever since, what's it called? Let me put it this way. Ever since I broke this, ever since the sky turned grey, this place has actually become more dark. Okay. It's become more dark and more powerful. Kestrel's Beak Braid. Alright. Anything else? No? Alright, well, sure, let's find out what that does. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's possible. Boop. So, down thrust damage. Oh, that's kind of nice. That reminds me, yes. Judgment Bolt. So let me take a look at, not necessarily my abilities, but more of these. So Raging Fists. Okay, Upheaval. Why am I using Upheaval? Did I mean to be using Upheaval? Thunderstorm. Okay. And Impulse. See, I like this. I like the fact that with this one, I basically turned into a mage for a moment, where I just stand back and I just do these abilities. I quite like that. In my brain, just a ding sounds in my head. It's just like, yeah, that's a good thing. Can I make? I have Aerial Blast. I don't really like Aerial Blast because you can't really see very much. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Right, I was thinking that I could upgrade and then master one of, like, either Judgment Bolt or probably Flames of Rebirth. And then use that. Okay. Or... No, I don't really want to master Heatwave or Will of the Wikes. I'm happy where they are. But I could possibly trade Judgment Bolt for Thunderstorm. That might work. I'm also using Bahamut, and you make Giga Flare, which I don't really want to channel, is the thing. Increases the number of hits inflicted by the beam. Yeah, I don't really want to channel. I feel like that would be kind of a waste of time. Same reason I'm not using Flare Breath. And Satellite? Ah. Okay. So if I do magic, then that does. But I'm not really using magic outside of my Ifrit form, anyway. So, I guess that's what I'll do. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get Odin, like, right now. And I'll have some more options then. But for right now, I think what I'm going to aim to do is both upgrading and mastering Judgment Bolt. I think that might be my best option. Yeah. Okay. For now, then. So you're over there. I'll tell you what, just so I don't have to do the walking bit in here, let's fast travel up this way. instead. And then we can probably just get on our chocobo right away, yeah. Actually, can we go in here? No. No, we can't. That's a shame. Oh well.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, Ambrosia. Akashics. Ooh, Akashic chocobos. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, this place has gotten so much more dangerous, hasn't it? Well, I don't really want to fight Akashics. I don't really want to fight chocobos. Wait, what is going on? Is that guy with a giant shield? I kind of want to fight him. Because I don't remember fighting anybody with a giant shield before. I don't know. I don't recall doing so. Oh, it's one of these guys. Right. Ow. Ow. That was like a bloody light show there. Okay. Cool. So now... Alright, so I was wrong. I thought it was a guy with a giant shield. We fought the cannon dude before, and he's a very interesting enemy, but... Yeah, we did fight him before. So there is the blue-backed wyvern, I believe.
I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Yeah. Well, we found you. Sucks to be you.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Oh! Out of people does so much damage though. It does so much damage, dude. It's really nice. It's really satisfying.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
Well, here's some yellow flowers.
Heady scent.
I guess that's not the one. What is that? Okay, well those are different flowers. I'll grant you that. But what is that? Where am I looking? Hang on. I'm over here. Is there... Shadows. Is this north? Like, I can't actually tell. I guess I can assume that that's north. But that doesn't fit. Well, I guess it kind of does. But I can't see the city. The map doesn't fit. That's kind of annoying, but is that Drake's Eye? That must be Drake's Eye, isn't it? That's the it has to be. Doesn't it? That looks like that has to be the mother crystal from the north. In the north. It has to be. The city is over that way. And we already destroyed that one anyway. So what the hell is that? And why does it look so different? Like, it looks like it looks like there's like streams of crystal going in like spirals around the main base. What the hell? Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find out what the hell that is eventually. Maybe not right now, but eventually.
Needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Yeah, we've just... Here, I'll tell you what. Let me get on the other side of this. And we can maybe get the lay of the land better. Hang on. Because this is pretty huge. If we can actually see... Can you guys... Oh... No, screw it. I'll go down. Okay, so there's the city over there. Here. We can get them both in the same shop. Okay, so the city is over there. Then that's over there. So it's basically right across the bay. So this is actually wrong where it says now. I'm actually closer to like here, really. Or maybe here. And I'm seeing the city on one hand and then across the bay, like basically directly across the bay, like right here more or less. I'm seeing that thing. Whatever it is. Actually, I'm also seeing land down that way. Which isn't actually possible. Like, the only way that's possible is if I was over here. So that's kind of weird. But whatever. That's so strange. So that has to be Drake's Eye, doesn't it? But Drake's Eye, I think, is... Well, last I checked, it was supposed to be like here, wasn't it? But instead, it's over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this being Drake's Eye. Maybe this is Drake's Eye. But then, it begs the question. Everybody says Drake's Eye is gone. So what the hell is that? And why does it look black? Why does it look black? It does, doesn't it? That's not just shadow. So it's a crystal that's reforming and turning black at the same time. My old theory that that the northern tribes wanted to resurrect their mother crystal, and so that's what created the blight. That old theory? There you go. There's the proof, I guess. I guess I was right. Well, maybe it's not necessarily them. Maybe it's Ultima. But... Wow. Okay. Did just nobody notice this? Is that what happened? Like, honestly, I can't imagine that I came here before and I quested all around there and I just never noticed that was there. So that had to have appeared as I progressed through the game at some point. It had to have. But when?
Better already.
I don't know. That's really interesting. That's a reforming Drake's Eye. And that's where we're going after we deal with Barnabas, I'd imagine. Alright. That's not what I meant to do. Is there something interesting here? The Undying. What's the Undying? The Undying, a secretive order who served the Lords of Rosaria from the shadows. They revered the mighty Phoenix and its dominant, and once presided over the rites of ancestral communion at Phoenix Gate. Few outside the order know of its existence, even among the highest-ranking members of the Rosarian nobility. And to this very day, with Rosaria reduced to a mere imperial province, they continue to serve the rightful keeper of the flame, His Grace, Joshua Rossfield. Oh, so maybe I'm not, actually. Interesting. Whatever. That's cool. That right there, that was cool. I don't know if... I mean, the game had to understand that it was a possibility I would go and check. Even that's wrong. The game had to understand that when they sent me on a quest in that general area, that it was indeed a possibility that I would see it. Like, no, hang on. No, hang on. That had to be that had to be like the forefront of their thought. Because the way they had the Drake's position and the flowers lined up, you basically had to go around the corner of those cliffs and you'd be looking at the flowers and looking dead ahead at the crystal. They planned that. They planned that. 100%. They had to have planned that. Wow. That's cool. Okay, anyway. Let's go talk to our uncle's servant. Ooh. Huh. Hey, how's it going?
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
It's complete. Smooth like Butler. Like Butler's chocolates. Butler's chocolates are delicious, by the way. Flare breath. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. We done with you. So now we can go back to the hideaway. And put in the other two. Oh, and then we need to go hunting. Almost forgot about the hunts. Actually, if I'd kept them in mind, then maybe I would have been able to do them at the same time. But whatever. Is what it be.
It seems the hideaway
Sup?
has lost its appetite. So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
They probably didn't. If the last dish is to be believed. Then they didn't have a clue. Ooh,
And here we have it.
is that like fried?
Mortress
Oh, it is
of
fried.
Skyworm.
Okay.
Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
I mean, if it's fried, it can't be that bad. Oh, and did you know that polar bear livers are so nutritious that they would kill you?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
What are you on
It is a
about?
tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah. The thought's over. No. Not to be outdone. Alright, well at least we got some bloody hides.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Oh, who needs honesty when they can have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
You're an absolute nutter, you know that? Are you still eating the stew, or... Yeah, you're still eating the stew. I'd be kind of curious to hear his words on the fried wyvern liver.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
I'll keep an eye on him, don't worry, Karen.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Oh, I did want to buy a potion. But not at your prices, you're way too strict. Nah, I'm only kidding. I don't care who I buy potions from. Continental Censer. According to Karen, a censer packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. So she is a genuine... she is a genuine quack doctor now. Okay. Good to know. Can I buy a potion off you, Lady Quack?
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, shit.
Clive.
Wasn't expecting this.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Oh. That's a nice bit of lore right there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Cool.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up while you're that great lump.
Ah, he's the gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart, and I'd rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers.
No.
I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing goods down, we'll be having words.
Go on then.
She's
You'll not find a better price than
she's a kind-hearted soul. Maybe a little bit, you know, maybe a little bit dour and aggressive, but kind-hearted nonetheless. No, I don't need to speak to Blackthorn. Actually, let me talk to you. Do you have something to say?
I think this means Nana let me go out on my own more.
Probably not. Anyway, oh, that's all of the... Okay, so, first we go to the Alliance reports, and then we go hunting. I still can't believe that they're literally reforming the Mother Crystal right before my eyes.
Did you see that?
And I guessed it. I guessed it right. I can't believe it. Anyway, hey Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Thank
Come
you.
to claim your just desserts.
No risk, no reward, and Amber. Since I can remember, I've served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are there. Something must change, and that change must start with me. Well, glad you're on board.
You earned this.
Don't know why I gave that person that voice, but whatever. Expand renown to unlock. Okay. Ah, Talisman of Primate. Okay.
All done?
Cool. Now for hunts. Hey, Nectar. Alright, so I'm still not sure I'm going to be doing the S hunts. Not quite yet, anyway. Vermeer, Dalmekia. Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Actually, wait, isn't this supposed to be in... Rosari? It is... in the Rosarian ruins. Huh. Okay. And does this say... Sambraqua? Behind a magical mist. Dunno. Okay. South of Tabor. Vermeer. What? The fields of Carava. Vermeer. I was just there. Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Carava tell of an outlaw, 25 hands high and mighty of thew, who preys upon unescorted travellers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none has been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you who read this have either or both of those qualities, the Dalmekians beg your aid. I was just there. That sucks. Anyway. The Magath brothers. A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde. Its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Cid the outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. And the pack. A team of cursebreakers traveling through Tabor to the fields of Carava were met by a group of hunters from the village, who warned them not to stray too far from the main road, for in a gully not far hence rested a pack of wolves that even such practiced hunters as they would not dare to wake, despite the fine luster of the animals' pelts. Too many of their friends had succumbed to temptation, only to be torn limb from limb. Okay, so south of Tabor to the fields of Carava. Okay. Fields of Carava, Vermeer. And Port Isolde, Quiet Sands. Quiet Sands, Port Isolde. Okay. So Vermeer, Tabor, Quiet Sands. Okay, Vermeer. I've already forgotten. Where is... Wait. Vermeer. Wait, was it Tabor? Hang on. Vermeer. Was it Vermeer Tabor? Quiet Sands? Vermeer, yeah. South of Tabor. Okay, south of Tabor. Vermeer, Tabor, Quiet Sands. Vermeer, Tabor, Quiet Sands. So... Dalmillion, the Jaw. So this is Carava. There's Vermeer. Okay. So Vermeer. South of Tabor. Which could be here, actually. Potentially. And Quiet Sands. Port Isolde. Quiet Sands is up here. Okay, let's go here first. We'll go there first, then probably Port Isolde, and then... No, not Port Isolde. Vermeer, and then the last one. South of Tabor. Akashic devil crabs. Yeah, they weren't here last time I was here. Is this Quiet Sands? This is Quiet Sands. And there's my bros. Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh, there's a... okay. This is probably going to be a little bit tough. The Magath brothers. There's 3 of them. Okay. Well, let's just focus down one. Ooh, okay. That was actually quite nice. Ow. Yeah, I knew I was taking that one to the gob. Oh shit, no, not that. I still have no idea how to change targets, by the way. I haven't a Scooby, so I'm just going to wail on this guy. Ow. Ow. Ow! Oh, no, not good. Okay. A little bit rough. A little bit rough at the end there. That last guy did a lot to me. The other guys, not so much. Him, yeah, he did something. Alright. So, good amount of everything. Got another level.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Yeah, for now anyway. Hopefully. Okay, and... Right, so it's... Dravozd. We need to go to the abandoned town here, and then we need to go south of Tabor. Whee! Okay. So I'm doing fairly well for resources. I used a high potion in that fight. But that's it. So I'm okay for right now. I think where I'm going is right over there, is it? I think. Or is it... No, it might be right over there. I'll have to take another look when I get closer. But I think it might be. I haven't killed one of those bull things in ages. Remember on the way to Rosaria when I had to kill like 12 of them? I haven't had to do it in ages. Right, is this the place? It is. There's the man.
You deserve a rest.
There's the man with the plan, and the plan is having a big axe and swinging it around occasionally. Alright, come on you. 10 of clubs. That's not really a club, but, you know, whatever.
Not the gods' forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show him to your rights.
Ow! Okay, never mind. I totally meant to do that. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely meant to do that, though. Ow! Hey, block the last one. Screw you, my dude. Ah, I missed that one though. Okay. Okay. That definitely could have gone worse. I ended up dodging a fair few of his shots, and I got some blocks in. Yeah, that was pretty good. Scarletite and Meteorite. Man, more Scarletite. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with all of it.
We were more similar than he knew.
True. Alright. But that is another down, and now... Wait, actually, hang on. Now I need to go over there. I'll tell you what. I'm going to quickly go to Tabor real quick. I know I'm gonna have to do some walking because of that, but I want to up my
welcome.
my number of potions real quick.
Anything else?
Going a little bit low, just a little bit.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good. All right, we are on our way. I hope. It has occurred to me that this is actually the road to, you know, the... Well, no, it's not actually. I'm actually going to be ducking off the road, I think. I wonder if Joshua is going to say... I wonder if Joshua is going to say, is this the right way, brother? Again. No? Okay.
Come on.
Come on, Ambrosia.
Like the wind.
Oh, one thing I have to say I love. No matter what way you, Oh, wait, hang on. I saw these guys before. I specifically chose not to fight them. I'm so stupid. I should have just done it while I was here. Ah, well. I love how when you get on your chocobo, you are always facing the way that you were facing before. Man, I saw these guys already. I even said this was a perfect place for a hunt. I just didn't realize this was the hunt. Ah, well, whatever. Is what it be. It be what it is. You're on my side, Torgal. Hey, I saw you. Come on. Oh, shit. Didn't actually see you. Alright. Not bad, though. Not bad. Notorious Marks slain. Sweet.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Yeah, where's Torgal? Come here. Come here, good boy.
Get it, boy.
Get it. He's such a good puppy. Alright, and now, because I have lined this up perfectly, like a little genius, let's make for the free cities of Canver, shall we? Whee. Alright. Well, it's a bit of a shame that I didn't get them when I was literally around, but whatever. It led us into a nice little point. Oh, hey. I'm actually kind of curious. Are you part of the Phoenix group, or whatever they're called?
Horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Yeah, what are you doing out here? If you're not strong enough to fight them, you should really be in the safety of the village. But whatever. Oh hey, if it isn't the orcish fodder. Okay. Honestly, not what I expected to find.
finished.
Cool. Not badly done. I am kind of surprised that we're seeing orcs right now, though. The King of Waloed, he's really gone out of his way, hasn't he? He's really gone out of his way to make himself the most evil person I've ever met. And that includes my mother. And my mother-in-law. I'm just joking, I don't have a mother-in-law. And I probably never will. I'm kind of punching a stone and hoping it works. Oh, don't know what happened to the camera there. Okay, you can come down here now. Thank you. There you go. Does it matter? Maybe. Not really. It's a bit weird that it's there. The second path.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Probably. But before I do that, hey, if I see a wrong way to go, I'm going to go the wrong way to go. That's just how I am. That's just how I'm built, Mom. There's plants. Fantastic. That's not what I meant to do. Oh shit, that's all of them. Okay. I guess I'll just have to take out my rage on you lot then, won't I? Alright, and this way is blocked. Fine, I guess. I mean, I just killed the ones who are blocking the way, but I will show you the other way. Oh, and birds. Hello, birds. Cool. Now, can you guys get down from there? Are you smart enough to figure it out? Nope. Nope, they can't figure it out. They're done. Oh, no. Yep, they figured it out. Cool. Invisible barriers are no barriers to them when I start walking away. Alright. Obelisk and a city. A city in flames. And a Waloeder banner atop the buttresses.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Oh.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't actually know what the Waloeder banner looks like. Or what the Free Cities banner looks like. I haven't a clue, so... Oh shit! Side quests. 3 of them! You weren't there a moment ago. Okay, well... I thought for a moment that we were going to make progress, but apparently not. Let's go do some side quests. I want to smack these down as soon as they come up. Just in case I get to a point where I can't do one anymore.
A finer array on the side of the strait.
Nothing. I can grab one of them.
A fine choice.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
No more?
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them
What the hell
to
was
look
that?
elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
No, seriously, what the hell was that? You must have heard that. That came from the desktop. In all my days, I have never heard that sound before. Was it a Discord thing? I don't think so. I have never heard that sound before. What on earth was that? I have no clue. I haven't a Scooby. Oh wait, was it? No, it's not that. No. I don't know. I actually haven't a clue. That's weird. Alright. Okay. That's just one of life's unsolved mysteries as far as I'm concerned. Alright, help clear the beast from Cashlock? How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent.
I wouldn't want to anyway.
Theo, if
Sounds
you wouldn't
fun.
mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't want you to have a break. Don't worry about it.
You will find a village in Chaidra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Trading places. Okay. Your man there will open the gate. It's not the gate that I've been fast traveling to, is it? No. But wait, where is that gate actually from here? That would be Dravozd. All right. Well, I have a handy dandy fast travel there, so that's good. I'll take that. And we'll make for Cashlock.
Good girl.
Faster.
I hope at some point I do get to go to Dravozd. Yeah, no, this is right. Hi. I should probably talk to you. Hey.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
I would. I am a very kind person like that. Now you see 200 yards and it would be worth 200 yards and it would be worth using my chocobo. About 70 yards, not so much. Ooh, that's a nice little town. Huh. Cool. Alright. Nice little town with its own little harbors and stuff. That's cool. I mean, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but, you know.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Are you fighting all of the enemies on your own, guys? Really? I mean, I hate to say that that was a bad idea, but maybe not your best. Where is... Okay.
Get him!
Not bad. That was pretty clean. I mean, I got hit a couple of times, but in a huge group like that, you're bound to get hit at least once.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklad.
Before I do, let me stick my nose into other people's business a little bit. I guarantee that there's at least one chest hanging around, and I already saw one item on the edge of that, on the end of that dock. So, anything in here? No, no. Oh, I'm actually surprised there was nothing in there. Anything? Wow, this place is actually huge. Like, this place is genuinely pretty huge. Why was it abandoned? Did the fish run out or something? That's a possibility. 50 gil. Wow. It really wasn't worth my time staying here. Okay, nothing here. Like, seriously. There is literally nothing here. Nothing over there. With all the spare wood lying around, though, it is easy to miss a chest. But yeah, no, I don't think I have. Well, nope, can't go up there. All right, well, that's it then. Back to Boklad. Trading places. Trading places. That's the Eddie Murphy movie, isn't it? And Dan Aykroyd. It's a good movie. Hey. What's wrong?
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Bastards. Yeah, she ain't gonna be happy with this.
Again. Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
There's a mystery afoot. And the foot is on the other hoof, which is spinning. Yeah, something like that.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Well, at least she's honest. Okay, so does Theodore have a quest for me to do now, or... What's going on? I'm guessing that was the...
Clive.
That was the person that she mentioned.
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
I mean, they do have legs. They could literally move themselves if you wanted.
This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that, will you?
Yeah, I get the feeling that it's... I get the feeling that her motivation for not accepting is not quite as simple as he thinks it is. If I'd guess that if Lost Wing, is this the one? Is this the side quest I've been hoping for? Oh, please, please let this be the one I was hoping for. But to finish my thought, I think that if she did join the trade consortium, then she wouldn't be able to save any more people. And I think that's probably what stops her. It's not that she wants to continue to look after her brother. It's that she wants to keep helping bearers. And if she joined the Trades Consortium, they wouldn't allow her to keep doing that. So, yeah, I think it's a lot more.
I won't let you down.
It's a lot less straightforward than he thinks. Anyway, maybe I'll help her out with that later on.
I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now.
And strike
Before
we will.
Part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I'd rather go with you. Can I not just go with you? Rather than...
I will.
If I go with you, then we will win
I will not have it
this.
said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Still say I should go with you. There's no reason for me not to. But whatever.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Joshua? Wait, what? Okay. That's the first time he's spoken about a side quest. That's interesting. Does it matter which way I go here? That's an interesting little... interesting little path there. Okay. So I'm guessing I'll go over here, probably save them from some bandits, and then they'll... Or from some Black Shields, and then they'll say, "Oh no, Master Quentin, we can take care of ourselves. You go help Master." I'm guessing anyway. I'm hoping. I can't imagine they'll fight without me. Like, that just seems pointless. Honestly, you don't even have to think of it as revenge. The guy's gonna come after them anyway. Think of it as
No need to ride from here.
defending them. Defending them from a future attack. A preemptive attack. There you go.
Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
Ah.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's Manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Finally, somebody
Where
said
is
it.
this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Yeah, no worries. I'm on the way. Well, in a moment.
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quentin and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all our work be in vain.
I still haven't paid Quentin back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
Alright. You got something to say? No? Okay, so I can probably fast travel there faster. Yep. Way faster. We'll go to the Dragon's Eyrie. Don't worry, small child. I have the power of fast travel on my side. And we can definitely chocobo.
Ready, go?
Away we go. Dragonets. Yeah. This place has gotten a lot more aggressive since I was last here. No, it's not over this way, it's over this way. I'm just ignoring everybody. I don't care. Oh, I've been here before. I've been here, yeah. There was a hunt over here. And I actually went up to Heaven Hall to see if there was any loot. I don't remember if there was, though.
Look.
Don't tell me we're too late.
Okay, I won't. Is that Quentin? Oh, it is.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh, it's a coral.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Hey, come on, you wee beastie.
Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Minus. Well, he is definitely a minus. He ain't no plus. Hey, there he goes. Cool. That was pretty easy. I think I'm a tad bit over leveled. Everything I'm fighting is level 33 and I'm 38, so yeah, I think I'm a little bit over leveled. That's fine. Yeah, if only you didn't leave him to begin with. That's entirely on you, my friend. I don't know why you left him.
Is it over?
It is.
Good.
He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Ether. Alright. Is that the attack? Because there's no black shields here, apparently. Ah. Funnily enough, they got out just in time.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Oh, he's an idiot. Alright.
Damn it.
Whatever, hopefully you'll survive long enough. Probably not, but hopefully. Oh, I don't have any of my cooldowns.
Then we finish this quickly.
Right. And some more. I always wanted more friends. Just want to say again, this guy's an idiot.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Yeah, where is he? He's down here.
Quentin. Quentin! Look at me!
He's going to turn Akashic, isn't he?
He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I can only imagine, like, there's only so many places you can go. The hideaway, probably the only option he has. It'll mean losing the wine fields, though. The grape fields.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why?
Oh, stop being such an idiot. Come on.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Hey. Finally got some sense. Good. Very glad to know it.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Quest complete. For great justice, too. Alright. Probably a good thing that I wasn't the one who actually killed the High Chief Justice. But oh well. I got to kill his guard dog. I'll take it. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern at the heart of Lostwing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin, one as apt to reveal its secrets as the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. Cool. Alright.
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
Yeah. Well, I bid you the best of luck. To be fair, he actually has an easier job now than he did the first time he created the village. Because the Empire is in complete disarray. There's no such thing as an emperor anymore, as far as I know. The army is completely gutted, as far as I know. So, yeah, he actually has a decent chance of doing quite well. And I will be there to help him if he ever requires it. Right, Martha's Rest. One final side quest. And you have nothing to say. I feel like they should, to be honest. Alright. Hey, Martha. How are you doing?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens.
Is my squire among them?
Here if I
I haven't
could.
seen him in ages.
But where would I put him? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
No burden whatsoever.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool?
Interesting.
It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It's not been a long time for me.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made
I
it
noticed
their
that.
den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
How about this for an idea? I go in and clear the place out. Right. I don't think Wade is going to go along with that plan, but you know.
Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but hospitality has its limits.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Brennan.
If you're wondering how this place got so busy, blame the ether. Guardians, bearers, folks from all over have come, seeking refuge from the floods, and the poor devils that drowned in them. For us who've lived here since back in Elwyn's day, it takes some getting used to. And sooner or later it's gonna take some sorting out.
True. All you have for leadership around here is Martha herself. She's an innkeep, not an elected official or anything.
Inn's full.
Hey, I recognize you too. Hey, Wade.
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure.
I could handle both, to be honest.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Victory walks beside me. Don't you worry about me. Or victory. Alright, Eastpool. I have to say, I'm glad to be going back now under these circumstances. It was really sad for me to see the village the way it was. The way it was left after the first attack. Now I get to set all these bastards to the soil and give a home to some bearers and to my fellow Rosarians. Yeah. Today is a good day.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences. That's the end of that then.
Wow. Oh shit. Alright.
Or maybe not.
It's a great and mighty poo. No.
Doing here. Doesn't matter. It goes too. Let's try.
Alright, that worked. Cool. 33,000. I think I have enough to upgrade Ramon's lightning bolt.
Surprises.
But I don't think I have enough to master it.
Bravo.
Yeah, what'd you expect?
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
I look forward to good results. Can I ask for perhaps a small statue in time, you know, in a year or two or three, for a statue beside the well of an old bearer?
We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
Yeah.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashak in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Yeah, Oscar's weird. I have no idea where he is.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
I have no idea where Oscar is at all. He was supposed to be my he was supposed to be my my squire. I never met him after I took him on as my squire, so
I'd
whatever.
better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
Small statue, maybe? No. Okay.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
True.
Well, there's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
It is kind of interesting to me that Wade hasn't mentioned the Phoenix. I mean, he is supposed to be a shield of the Phoenix, isn't he? He hasn't mentioned that the Phoenix is standing right there. It's kind of funny to me. Anyway. Alright. So, new town.
So this is our new home, is it?
It is. I hope you like it. You feel free to pick out whichever house you prefer. Including my, my friends. Hers is right there. She was good to me. Anyway. Martha's Rest. Good old Martha. Wait. Oh, I've been streaming for 4 hours. Okay. Didn't feel like it. Cool. Hey, Martha.
Ah, there you are. All went well then.
Easy
So
as
Wade
pie.
told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I did.
I wanted to.
I did, and I wanted to. It was my honor and my privilege. Okay. Boop. No words from our resident Phoenix, huh? Okay, I was kind of expecting something. We are kind of rebuilding his realm, so I was kind of expecting something. But anyway, that is, I believe, all of the side quests now done. I could maybe check the hunt board. Maybe there's something left there, but I think I'll be fine without it. And I think I will leave it here for today. Wow, this has been a longer stream than I thought it was. When OBS crashed and the stream died, I basically said to myself, okay, it's one of those days, you know? And I was basically thinking, oh, I'll just, you know, I'll just stream for like an hour and a half. But I enjoyed myself, so I kept going. Anyway, thank you very much for joining, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Lady Cook, it was, as ever, an honor and a privilege. Thank you for coming. Anybody else who just popped in, popped out, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. No matter how long you stayed, no matter how much you watched, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you again. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, favorite, ring the bell, Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Bye!